we have a data set called fraud data. Let me read that using import dataset option here. And there we go. Fraud data. So here we have fraud data and I click on import. You know, the moment we do that, these two functions get triggered. Read.csv, the complete location of fraud data, and view of fraud data would automatically get triggered, and you'll be able to see the data set here also. Now if you see here in this data, we have something called as credit line. Yeah. What if you want to sort this complete data set based on this credit line in this way? Here, of course, we were able to sort it just on a click. But what if I want to programmatically do this? Right. So if you want to sort the entire data set based on credit line, then the function which is used is order. And fraud data $credit line would refer to credit line column within fraud data $credit line. And you are trying to order that. When you order it, it is going to arrange the data in ascending order, right? And it is going to store the data in order. So let me run this. So this ordered has the data which is set in ascending order. All right. Now, if I do fraud data of ordered comma this, always remember whenever you have these brackets, it is rows comma columns. Ordered contains all the row entries and columns. If you have blank space, you want all the columns. Now first of all, let us see what is there in order. 7, 1, 11, so on and so forth. So let us go back to fraud data. What is the 7th row? It has 1 when it comes to credit line. So here you are just trying to order this credit line. So 1 will be the first element. That's the 7th row. What will be the second value? It would be the first row. So let me see what is the first row entry for a credit line. It is 2. So after 1 comes 2. Fine. Then it should be 11. Do I have a 3 anywhere? No. So 4 should be the next entry, and that's the third entry here, 11th row. And the next entry would be 4, row 4, which holds 5, so on and so forth. So now if I say that I want all the data to be ordered in that way, rows, and I want all the columns, then you would obviously have the data set which is arranged in an ascending order based on this credit line variable or column. What if we want to sort this in a reverse order? Then what can we do? Yep, the function that should be used is reverse, simple. So it's always rows comma columns. So when it comes to rows, this is a function that we have written. We want to find out the order. We want to sort fraud data $credit line in first ascending order. That is what your order would do here, this one, this part. So if I run only that part, you get to see those values. Now if I try to sort this in reverse order, it's sorted in a reverse order from 7, 1, 11, so on and so forth, and then 9, 2, 3, so on and so forth, 9, 2, 3, 6. So these are your row entries, right? These are your row entries, 7, 1, 11, so on and so forth. These are your row entries. Now if you run this and if you use blank space, that means you want all the columns. and you want to apply this on fraud data. So if you run this, data would be sorted in a reverse order or descending order on credit line. This is how you sort the data and try to manipulate the data. Let me do Control L to clear the console, and let me use a broomstick to delete everything from here.